Hello, everybody. Mark here at Gilbo Realty. Thank you so much for coming back for another show here today. We're going to go over some information here. We're going to go over the numbers, see where all the inventory stats are. We're going to cover the villages, what's going on with their bank that they seem to be selling. That'll be interesting. See what happens to those new builds. And we're going to review some homes. We're going to do 2 or 3, maybe 4 if we have time, as long as this video doesn't run too long. Let's look at this first news story and we'll go from there. So the Villages is selling off their Citizens First Bank. It's kind of interesting to see why this is happening now, especially on the downturn of real estate. So it's probably a smart move on their part. I think a lot of people agree that probably some of the appraisals on some of these homes in the Villages probably happened only because of the Villages owned the bank. So what's going to happen after the fact is going to be interesting to see if Seacoast Banking Corporation, the bank that's taking it over, they're going to keep up that same practice. But it ought to be interesting to see. But as you look here, they sold it for about $700 million. That's an interesting take. But, again, the Villages have been selling us stuff for a while. And that's what I think is probably going to continue to go on. I mean, at some point in time, my guess is they may exit the majority of the operations of the Villages. And that usually happens by generation. Usually the generations that come up after the original, they're spoiled. They tend to, have all the money, never really had to put in the initial work, which is always the hardest part of the work of any business, is always the initial years of sweat, equity, and tears. And when you don't have that, you tend to, not really care as much about what's going on with the business that mom and pop started a long time ago. I'm not sure if that's the case. I'm sure they love the parent. But at the same time, just whenever you start something, it's when you pass it down to your family, your kids, it's really hard to keep up that same momentum, the same amount of caring that you had when you first started it. But as you see here, the Village is selling off the Citizens Bank. It'll be interesting to see what happens now, because I know a lot of deals probably happen in the Villages just because they go to the Villages Bank and their appraisers. So I'm not really sure what's going to happen now. Maybe they're going to get tougher on some of these loans. Maybe they're going to get tougher on some of these appraisals. Now, as we know, everybody agrees that prices are coming down on these homes all over Florida and other places around the country. And it ought to be interesting to see where it goes from here on out. So we'll keep an eye on this, and also keep an eye on what happens after this transaction happens, which they said sometime next year, I believe. So we'll see where it goes. But anyways, again, the Village is selling off their Citizens First Bank. We could throw out a bunch of conspiracy theories as to why, but it doesn't really matter. The only thing I'm worried about is the appraisals, because that really makes a difference on how many homes they sell in the Villages. Okay, so I updated the inventory numbers. I haven't done them in a while, so I want to do them again. But the days on market, last time I did them was back in March 30th. I've been so busy from there to today. And I went away last week. My mom's 89th birthday. Happy birthday, Mom. I'm still kicking strong. She's doing great. If you look here, we're going to break this down, let you know what's going on with inventory. So we have less homes hitting the market in the sense of new listings. And what's happening is all those listings that have been sitting there for a while are now moving down to the 61 to 90, 91 to 120, and even 121 to 150 days on the market. You could see the inventory track downward through all this inventory over the last 2 or 3 months. So it tells me the market is slowed. People are still pricing their homes incorrectly. Sellers and realtors. Maybe the buyer demand is slowed because we're not in the busy time of year anymore. Maybe some people have yanked back their homes off the market. Maybe they'll try it again next year, which would be, to me, probably a mistake, because I think, as I've been saying for over a couple years, it'll be a slow, gradual decline on pricing down here unless something happens major with the bank. Okay, so as you can see here, 0 to 60 days, you have 307. Still matching February 3rd's number of 308. Far cry from March 30th, 394. So you can see that just shows after the busy season ended, less homes have been hitting the market. But as you see here, 61 to 90, 116. That's still over March. Again, some of that 394 inventory moving down. And then you have 91 to 120, 85. That's the highest I've seen, that 91 to 120 mark on existing inventory, 85 homes. So that has been trending up again, slowing in the market. Houses sitting in the market longer. People becoming a little delusional when it comes to their pricing, and even realtors helping them out with it. 121 to 150, again, that is the highest I have seen yet. 59 right now as of today, 6.2, sitting between that 121 to 150 mark. Again, that tells me that the market is slowed. As we get to 151 to 180, 27, 181, 55, those are all pretty consistent here and there, fluctuating. So it puts us at about 650, still above March, still above February 3rd. Obviously 50 homes lower than 330, but I expected this to happen. I said this probably 4 or 5 videos ago, that inventory will dip down a little bit as we head into the summer seasons, and they'll go back up probably heading into August, going into the busy season of the Villages. And my guess is that'll trickle up and down as we go for the next 2 or 3 months. And then it'll probably hit up like a lightning bolt, probably come the end of this year. So that'd be interesting to see too as we watch these numbers again. But if you haven't been to our website, this is it. Go to the Villages tab, buy a home. You can search a bunch of different ways to have it all broken down for you under fast search. Go to our map download. You can point and click on each individual village within the villages, and it'll open up the inventory on our website here so you can take a look at it. Check out our open houses. Had some technical difficulties from the company that we do this through last week, but this should be fixed. I'll be updating them starting today for the rest of the week from here on out. Do you need a VLS agent? No, you don't need a VLS agent. We could show you VLS homes. Okay, just let you know that. MLS homes, you have to have an MLS agent. We can also show you VLS homes. They're very nice on letting us in. New build costs. If you're thinking about building new, you may want to rethink that because a lot of these existing homes are really good deals, in my opinion, over the new construction, just because of what you have to throw into them when it comes to upgrades. Really makes a difference. But if you do a lifestyle visit, please let me know because I'll add you to our calendar. We'll make sure that when you arrive, we reach out to you, say hi, meet up with you, show you some houses, give you our point, our perspective on the villages and where you should be looking, and go from there. And we'll really help you out. And again, if the more information you can gather while you're here or before you come, the better. That's our whole goal. We're going to review some homes. Have any questions? My information is down below. And let's go. All right, number one is this nice courtyard villa. 375 just dropped 14K. It's 2968 Wo Tring Way. I've done a review on this one before, but we're going to look at the pricing now. It's a 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,739 square foot, sitting at 215. It's not in bad shape. It's open tomorrow from 1 to 3. I might go take a look at it. Been on the market 262 days. It's a 2015 build, 1,739 square foot. Let's see if there's anything. Granite countertops. Stylish backsplash, stainless steel appliances, island pull-out shelves. But if you look here, there's 466. It's right on the right side of Morse Boulevard, near Walmart. Near shopping, got a bunch of stores right there. I like this area. But if you notice, this is becoming a trend. This was listed back in September of last year. September. And we're at 6/1/2025, the last time they discounted this home. Started at 425, now down to 375, a 50K price discount. Let's look at some photos. So it's a nice home. You can see from the outside. I like the color of it. Landscaping's bare minimum, but it's well maintained. It's a pretty house. So here's the front of it. Love this palm. It's gorgeous. Nice little front entryway. And you can also screen in lanai this as well to have a front lanai. Pretty little porch area. I think this is on a corner lot too. It's got a lot of space. So this is the front door you walk in. You go down this hallway. I'm assuming, and I could be wrong. Let me just look at the garage again. I'm assuming that's the garage to the right. So this is probably the garage door. There's probably a bedroom and a laundry here at some point. Big island, white cabinets, granite countertops, gas stove. It's got a big yard too. Wait till you see that. Nice area. It's cute. Love it. Tile floors, no carpet in this front area. There you go. Crown molding, I think, would help this house, actually. Very nice. I see this back room. Love the fan. There you go, a little sitting area. This is probably a lanai, potentially, at one point. Love it. Love the shutters, too. Okay. So here's the main bed. Love the ceiling. Village's $39 fan. Now $49. Inflation. Like I said, it's going to be an antique. I know I say that a lot, but save those fans, folks. I'm buying from you. There you go. So we're going to... Oh, jeez. Got a twitch in my finger today. All right, so here we go. Basic countertops in the bath, which is fine. They got a tile shower. Walk in. I like it. Here's another bed. Use as an office. Nice. Here's another full bath, and I'm assuming the other 2 bedrooms share. Here's another bed. Okay. So here's the laundry. I'm assuming it's that front room in the front of the house, that laundry. And when you come in the front door, you took a right down that hallway. I'm assuming that's where that laundry room is. They could have done better pictures on this. Look, folks, I know I harp on pictures a lot. This is not to harp on realtors. It really, I mean, unless some of the pictures are really ridiculous, like care about your job a little bit. You can have pictures done with a floor plan for $200 in the villages. I mean, in New York State, it's 500 plus. Plus, it takes them 2 to 3 weeks to get out there. So if you don't have them in your pocket, or at least have them in line to list a house, you're not going to have really nice photos taken in some of these areas in upstate New York. So they should all be doing professional photography down here. And this house is no exception. They're not bad. They're okay. Like this screenshot's not bad, but it's really, really hard to beat these full mirror cameras with wide angle lenses. They're just beautiful. I mean, the last photographer that did my house on Nash just did a great job. Love this yard. It's got a big, nice patio area. Concrete looks great. Then they do have gutters, which is nice. Get that water away from your house. Okay. Nice little front area. See? I like this house. So 375's come down 50K. It's been on the market a long time. 3 beds, 2 baths, 1,739 square foot. It is a nice yard. It's in great shape. Stucco siding, sitting at $215 a square foot. So 2968 Wotring Way, Wotring. It's a nice home. You may want to think about this one if you're looking in this area. I just think it's near all the shopping. It's a great location. It's not too far from Lake Sumter, Spanish Springs, not too far from Brownwood. So think about this one. Again, a bunch of discounts have happened on this one since last September, and it may be where it fits in your budget at this moment. So let's go to another one. All right, 560 Caputo Court. Caputo Court. 519,000, 3 bed, 3 bath, 1,869 square foot. It is a full 3 baths too, by the way. Sitting at $277 a square foot. Taxes here say they're about $4,300, give or take. Fabulous location, immaculate home in Citrus Grove. Now, I like the Citrus Grove area. I think it's going to be the new center of the Villages in a little while. It's near Sawgrass. It's near shopping. And you can see here where it's located. There's Sawgrass right here. You're right here, right off the street. So it's a great, great area. So they listed this month, actually May 1st at $542. They just took a full 0.2% discount, or $22,000, 23 grand off. And let's take a look at it inside. So golf cart garage on this one, painted driveway. It's nice. Nice minimal landscaping, but maintained. Love it. There you go. I like this. Gives you a little shade area. I'd rather screen it in, though. As you walk in here, tile floor, but it looks fit. That's not vinyl. It's pretty. So you get a bedroom up front, which I love. Big closet there on your right. Big island kitchen. Bunch of cabinet space. Nice. Yeah, it's cute. Okay. So I like this area. You got a slider off the kitchen, which is nice too. Gas stove here too, by the way, folks. Nice. Your laundry is there to your left of the pocket door. And more storage space. And a sink in there too, as we can see. The basic countertops at this price. I think at the $500,000 mark, you got to have quartz or granite countertops, in my opinion, unless there's something special about this house. Okay, so here we are in the master. Like it. Same flooring. It's pretty. So here's the bath. There's their pocket door toilet, dual sinks, basic countertops. Love the walk-in shower with that window. And I like the window right here above the sink too. Give it a little bit more light in that bathroom, which is nice. Okay. All right, so here's the closet. I'm assuming one closet in the master. Here's another bed, which is pretty. Nice. Here's a shared bath. There's 3 baths in this, so I hope they tell us where they're located. I hope there's a diagram in this house. Here's another bed. Okay. Here's the other bathroom. Tile shower to the ceiling. Nice. Again, basic countertops, but nice. Here's this laundry, which we saw off the kitchen. Here's his back lanai. It's got a pretty big space here. They painted the floor in there too. Pretty. If I flip through some of these, only because we have a lot of photos. All right, here's his back concrete pad. They do have gutters around, which is nice. Get that water away from your house again. They have this big corner lot. So I'll give them that. There is a nice big corner lot on this house. So there is definitely room for a pool. All right. So there's your view across the street from your garage. Yeah, I like this house. So 560 Computer Court, CAPUTO, 519,000. 3 beds, 3 full baths, full. 1,869 square foot, sitting at 277. Taxes are about $4,300 per year. It's in great location. It's not very old, built in 2021 in Citrus Grove area. Right. So it says here your guests will enjoy their own private suite with a bathroom just off each bedroom for added privacy. So if you're looking for a home that has those little branch off bedroom bath sections for visitors, this is a nice house to have it. Okay. I like the layout of this one. It's an Indigo model too, with a golf cart garage. So keep an eye on this one. 560 Computer Court. Is it worth the 519? I don't know. We'll see. If somebody makes an offer on it, we will find out. But it's been on the market 32 days with one discount of about $23,000. So the next one's 1338 Newport Path. 3 beds, 2 bath, 2,030 square foot. Sitting at $235 a square foot. $4,000 a year in taxes, approximately. Built in 2014. It's got 0.15 acre lot. Price improvement. Let's take a look at that. Why, as I mentioned it. So I started at 520 back in August of last year. Now down to 478, a $42,000 discount on 515. Still no takers, and it's been on the market how long again? 305 days. Ouch. That one hurts a little bit. Let's see if there's anything special that stands out here. 2,000 square foot, large living room, formal dining room, new HVAC system installed in 24. The home is priced below market value. Well, if it was, you wouldn't be discounting it. Just keep that in mind. I hate when a realtor puts that comment in there. But at the same time, 1338 Newport Path. Let's see some photos. It's a pretty house. The roof doesn't look like it's in that bad of shape. I love the driveway. I love the landscaping. I love this huge palm in the front yard. It's gorgeous. It's probably backed up to a busy road by the looks of it a little bit. But we'll see. Very nice. It's just a good looking house. Nice front entryway. Tower 4 when you walk in. Obviously, it's empty. I think you may need some carpet replacement on this one when I last looked at it. All right, so electric stove here. Got a little dining area over here in your corner. Big living room. A ton of cabinet space. Yeah, you do need some carpet. So a small TLC on this one. Nice. Okay, you got a laundry room here to the side. There we go. This must be the master. Again, you can see some stains on the floor. Nice. This can't be the master bath. This is the hallway bath. Photos, folks. Photos. Gonna walk people through the house. Show me where I am. If you go in the master, you can show me the master suite. Okay, here's another bed. You can see the stains on the floor again. You're gonna have to do something with that. Now we're back in the master suite. Okay. Huge bathroom on this. Love it. Big bath. Nice walk-in closet. Very nice. That's a big walk-in closet. Holy cow. I love it. Pocket door toilet on your right. Let's see the shower. There we go. Nice tile shower. Little window up here. Gives you some more light. Again, you have to remember that, the houses in Florida, they could be dark, because it's so sunny outside. Here's the laundry. Nice. It's off the kitchen. That door, I'm assuming, goes to the garage. And here's this nice little back lanai. It's actually enclosed, so this is not cheap, folks. Put this in, and they painted the floor as well. Very nice. Double sliders. Nice again, minimal landscaping. And again, you'll see this green hue along the bottom. right here. That's just the sprinkler system because they use the pond water to water the grass, and this can be adjusted. Sometimes the sprinklers get just a little bit too close to the foundation. They do have gutters here, so I know it's not that. But am starting to see some wear and tear in some of this roof. So I'd like to look at that and just see what the disclosures say on this property. But I love the landscaping. It's gorgeous. So you can see some of the wear and tear going on with the shingles. Okay, it's a Lantana. There you go. I like this house. So 1338 Newport Path. It's 3 beds, 2 bath, 2,030 square foot, sitting at 478. It's a good location. It's not bad. $235 per square foot. It's had a lot of discounts since August of last year. Ouch. From 520 to 478. And my guess is it's probably going to still need a little bit of discounting. You're going to have to do some carpet updates on this one. There's Brownwood. It's a good location. You're not too far from Lake Sumter, neither up here. But think about this one. 1338 Newport Path. Let's go to another one. All right, here's another one. 747 Bradford Loop for 655. That's a pretty house with a golf cart garage. Beautiful stamped concrete on the driveway. Landscaping's fine. It's nice. 1,998 square foot. A ton of open houses going on, so obviously it's empty. It's sitting at 327 a square foot, built in 2011. 3 beds, 2.5 bath, folks. 2.5 bath. And taxes are sitting, what, at about $3,600 a year. That's not including the bond. Now, it's interesting. It says price reduced to accommodate buyer modifications. Motivated seller, bond paid. Half bath, pool and waterfall spa home, premium lot. Okay, well, let's see where it's located. There's 466A. There's Morse Boulevard right on the corner here. Good location near a ton of shopping, not too far from Brownwood. You're really not too far from Sawgrass neither. You're pretty close to that as well. But let's look at the discounts too while we're at it. So they started at $750. Now down to $755, a $95,000 discount. Ouch, that one hurts. Let's see this. Let's see some more photos. Nice grass. It's actually nice. They're pretty. Love the landscaping. Got a little wall here on the side too. So you're on the corner lot of a backing up to another type of neighborhood. They got a wall in between them, which I like. Gives you privacy. I think I did this one a few weeks ago, but this had this beautiful pool. It's gorgeous. So I'm not sure why they're giving a buyer credit or for what reason. If there's something wrong with this house, we're not sure. It's got vinyl flooring. It's pretty. Yeah. It's okay. Love the cabinet space. Got that big piano in there too. Holy. Okay. See if we can get to the kitchen. There we go. All right, countertops are good. They look good. Black appliances. Ton of cabinet space, though. There's your laundry out the kitchen. Nice. I'm going to fly through some of these. I've already did this review on this one. All right, so here's this bedroom. I'm not sure about the color. Oof. Ooh. Now, look, if you plan on selling your house soon, you may want to repaint some of these rooms to a neutral color. I mean, it's nice and bright. Some people may love this, but okay. Nice bathroom. It's pretty. Walk-in shower, tile. Yeah, I remember this room. Had this little flag room with a little bar here. This used to be the closet. Yeah, I did this one probably 2-3 weeks ago, maybe 4. Yeah, I don't mind this house. So 747 Bradford Loop. It's 655 with a pool, 1,998 square foot. It's got some funky colors going on with it on the inside. But, you know, if you can paint, you could probably make some things happen with this property. It does have that beautiful pool with a big bird cage. You do have a wall on your left-hand side, which is nice. And it's sitting at what square foot? It's sitting at 327. It's open every day of the week. Holy cow, every third day or so. Let me see if there's anything that sticks out. Roof, HVAC, and hot water heater in 2011. So those are probably, the roof is getting to the point where you may have a hard time with your insurance company at some point. Okay, but they've had a ton of discounts on this, and that's probably where it's going to continue. All right, so if you haven't been to our website, this is it. Again, go on here, create a profile, do our fast home search, Create a profile. If you have a hard time creating a search, just let me know. We can do it on our end. Just at least create the profile and we'll set you up on our end if you email me some instructions. My information is down below. Let me know what you're looking for: beds, baths, budget, anything specific. You want a fenced yard? Just let me know. I can probably tailor your search towards a fenced yard. But if you go here to the fast home search tab right there, I have it all broken down for you. Search inventory, North 466, between the sixes, pools, waterfront homes, golf course homes, fenced yard homes, homes with golf carts. I have it all broken down for you here. I even have it broken out by square. Okay, Lake Sumter, Sawgrass, Spanish Springs, Brownwood, within a mile to mile and a half radius of those squares. I have it all the inventory broken down for you. So if you have any questions, don't be afraid to reach out to us. If you're going to do a lifestyle visit, let me know. I'll be happy to put you on our calendar, have you meet up with one of our agents, show you some homes, make your life easy. So everybody have a rocking day, and I will talk to you soon.